Hey y'all, welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. We fixed to do a little work on the building. We got to extend the knife shop. So I'm going to show y'all a little bit today of how we hang trusses. My dad builds these trusses. Y'all have heard me mention before. We build them for my uncle. We don't sell them on our own. My uncle sells these products, Pop's Metal Products. I worked for him putting metal roofing on for a long time, 8 or 10 years. I welded and built these trusses with my dad for about 4 years, and then I went to doing the metal roofing, and I put up several buildings, shops, all different kind of stuff. So I know a little about this, and I'm going to share with y'all a little about the way we do it, which is not the only way. It's like everything. Y'all give me some slack. It may not even be the best way. It's just our way and how we do it. So y'all hang with us and enjoy it, and then when we're done, we'll talk a little more about it. Hey, turn that way and back up. Okay, y'all, so what we've done is we put a truss up here against the wall. Had to move where my pipe comes out. I'm probably going to wind up having to run my pipe out through the top. So we added this truss today. We put that truss up the other day, and I didn't film that. And we're going to bring the side shed back there where I make the knives in there back. But while we're at it, we're going to bring this back too. All of that is coming back. My post, the back side of my post are at 11.6, which is going to give me a 6-inch overhang on the back side. I just like that a little better. I don't have to deal with a lot of corner trim and such as that. And which I have a corner trim here. I can pull that off and put that back there. That's not the deal. But I'm going to come back 12 foot with the metal on the top. So what this will do is give me another covered area right here, and I'm going to wall all this in. This is probably going to turn in back here into a storage area. And I'm going to put a door in the back side of it, but I need, like where that table's at, that table will move out to another area. I need a place to store a lot of lumber. I've got right here, this has been piled up in my way. If I can get this over here under roof on some shelving where I can access it, I can get my tractor parked back under here where it's supposed to be. So, you know, I mean, ain't nothing need to be sitting out in the weather. I got an old four-wheeler over here. I'm probably fixing to try to get that running. But anyway, on these trusses up here, I'm walking around just kind of talking about what we're doing, why we're doing it. We dug these holes, set these posts. The lag bolts you've seen us using are a little small. That paddle bit that we drill them with, we normally use a big auger type bit. I'll show you right quick. And y'all, forgive all this junk back here. This is an area that has got to be a lot of cleaning up done, which is why we are doing part of what we're doing. This is what I normally use, and we have a longer one. But I did not have one for the size. If you didn't get a good look at that. This one is like 5/8, I think, or maybe 11. It's 11/16. About no. I done wore the writing off the ash. No, it says it's 3/4. It is 3/4, and we was putting 11/16 bolts up normally. That was what the deal was. But now, I can't get that back in there. These were some bolts that I had extra, some carriage bolts, and they were a little smaller, so we used a smaller hole to drill them with. And then I put lag bolts out here on this side shed, which is the way we always do that most of the time. A lot of them on the bigger buildings, now we put bolts out here slam through the post, but for what I'm doing, this will be fine. So we're going to extend everything. Now what I'm wanting to do, main reason is and that sun's getting all in y'all. Let me turn around over here. I get to walk around and get all excited. Inside right over here, I have gotten all cramped up. I'm wanting to put me a wood heater. you seen in the squirrel cooking video, there was a pot-bellied stove sitting in there. That is going to come into here. And I don't know if I'm going to run my pipe straight up through this ceiling somewhere, or if I'm going to arrange it to where I'm going to run that pipe out. But that way I can have some heat in here, so I'm going to wall all of that up. I have got some old rusted tin. I like old rusted tins. I do not want this to look like some fancy new building. If something looks all spiffy and new, I just don't. It ain't my style. It just kind of looks tacky to me. I like it to look like Grandpa built it 100 years ago. That's what appeals to me, like the front of my building. I know y'all have seen this a lot. This is why this all looks like this. Make it look like an old poor boy built it, didn't have no money. That means, crooks think, man, ain't nothing in there, So I'm going to add me a wood stove in here. The next thing is like right here, I've got my mat and all. I'm doing my knife gluing handles up. I'm clamping them here and shaping and then doing my leather work and everything. There's going to be a table go back in over here somewhere so that I can do my leather work all on the table, spread my whole sheet of leather out and do all of that over there. The next thing is I've got this anvil. I'm going to get another anvil that has not got a back part broke off. So the forge, I need to add anvil. So I need room. I got to rearrange and move stuff. This table back here with my miter saw, you see the planer setting up on there? The table saw is all this stuff just jammed all up. You can't even work. Spread everything out where I got room to do what I need to do. So that is the reason for all this. It's not that, hey, I am making so much money that I'm just going to add on to the building. It's that now I am doing this for a living, and I'm going to be out here all winter, and I don't want to freeze to death while I'm out here all winter. So that is the gist of things. Just kind of wanted to do a short video on what we're doing, and it may not be that short time I get it all edited, but anyway, thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way y'all like to do it. If you like my Uncle Sasquatch t-shirt, keep your powder dry. Mind your top knot. Y'all go subscribe to Uncle Sasquatch too while you at it. I just thought I'd mention that while I was sporting his shirt. I done got it all filthy. I need to buy me a new one.